Another violent weekend in Cleveland. A man shot and killed in a car in the Cadell neighborhood. That's the same neighborhood where two men and two teens were shot yesterday. Over in Brooklyn Center, two more people shot. As Michelle Nix reports, gun violence is spiking, leaving the community desperate for answers.
There are no easy answers for the escalating gun violence crisis that's become the #1 cause of death for children. Over 10 days in April, there were 8 children shot. One of them died. And in that same time period, 26 people were shot in the city of Cleveland, 3 fatally. Gunfire erupts on Marvin Avenue on Cleveland's west side on Saturday, leaving 2 shot in broad daylight. Sadly, shootings and killings from gun violence have become nearly a daily occurrence in Cleveland and many other large cities.
Looks like he is a 16-year-old male with a gunshot wound to his leg.
Just last week, a quiet night turned to chaos on Golden Avenue in the city's Fairfax neighborhood. Police also found a 17-year-old with a gunshot wound at 79th and Quincy. Then minutes later, 19-year-old Kanye Williams, a Glenville High School senior, found dead in his car as he was headed home.
He's been trying really hard this year to graduate. That was his only focus and goal.
Jeff Fulmer is the president of the Cleveland Police Patrolmen's Association, and he says the city's homicide rate is heartbreaking.
Nobody fights fair anymore. There's no more fist fights. It's all about guns. Cleveland is violent, and we can't get around that.
In some cases, children are not only the victims of gun violence, but the suspects. And tragically, it's that type of violence that appears to rule the streets.
Everybody wants to be feared. They think fear is the new form of respect, when in all actuality it's not. It just causes more danger.
Chairman of the Cleveland City Council Safety Committee, Michael Polensik, tells me what's worse, people seem so unfazed by the gunfire, they often don't call police anymore. That's why council has approved installing more shot spotter devices around the city that immediately alert officers to the areas where shots are fired.
But that's a big problem. So now we're expanding it to 13 square miles in the city. And just for that reason, and we're targeting those areas where we have the highest number of gunshots being recorded.
Councilman Polensik also says with a large number of police retiring from the force during a time when violence is high, the community also has to lend a hand to report the gun violence when it happens, to take guns off the streets, and to help save lives.
But it's a sad commentary that for some reason people don't want to call the police.
Reporting in Cleveland, Michelle Nix, 19 News.